Reality recap.
Hi, everyone. Yes, I know you have the reunion. Yes, we have 2 more episodes. And then we have the reunion, of course.
I look like a slave. I look like a mom. She was like, you the one that look like you got a high body count hair. I fell the fuck out, y'all.
Candace, has Deborah reached out to you to apologize after the episode aired showing Chris did not flirt with her?
She wouldn't dare. She would get eaten for breakfast.
Oh boy.
No, she's doubling down.
Why would you go meet with Ray J without talking to Princess or letting her know why? Like, she's trying to justify that she told her after the fact and not supposed to make it.
What do you think of your ex-husband Jim coming out and saying you did not try to stop him from suing Shannon and Tamara?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, if his memory is a little foggy about what transpired back then, that's okay. However, he did admit that I had nothing to do with the...
Reality recap. Reality recap.
What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. It is your girl V with Reality Recap here for another Tea Talk sesh. And today we are covering Tuesday's episode of Love and Hip Hop ATL. We are streaming live right now across Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you can't watch this live in its entirety, no worries. Click the link in my bio on Instagram or Facebook, wherever you're watching from. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, Philly Diva. Thank you for checking in on Instagram. I appreciate you stopping by. And yes, the chats are live. You can let me know your thoughts on Tuesday night's episode of Love and Hip Hop ATL. As I always give you my unsolicited thoughts, I have my notes, and we're gonna get into it. I have to say though, both Love and Hip Hop episodes this week were just okay. I really didn't care for Miami this week, and same goes for Atlanta. It was all right. I mean, it was better than Miami, but I don't know, guys. I'm losing interest, and that's sad to say because I've been watching Love and Hip Hop from the beginning, but it was just an okay episode, so we're gonna go through it. My notes are short, but again, if you have, Philly said I have so many thoughts. You do. Well, let's get into it. So on last night's episode, we started out with the Frost family, honey. We haven't seen them in a episode or so. They didn't go to London with the rest of the cast. Everyone's back from London. They came back last episode. And this week we started off with the Frost family. And Kurt pulled Rashida to the side to tell her that he was on the phone with his lawyer. That's why he didn't answer her calls. Y'all clock that, T. But he couldn't answer her phone call because he was on the phone with his lawyer because he wants full custody of Cannon. Cannon is his son with his, side baby mama, Jasmine. I want to hear your thoughts too on why you think Kirk is asking for full custody or wanting full custody of his son. He said in his confessional, right, that he feels like he's just a bank to Jasmine. That, whenever she needs lip fillers, a BBL, her car breakdown, she don't have the money for it, she comes to him for it. So that seems to be, in my opinion, his motive of why he would be looking to get full custody of his son so that he doesn't have to afford her lifestyle, I guess, is what he's saying. Rashida was asking, are you doing this because you feel like this is in the best interest of Cannon? And I don't necessarily think he does. I think it's more so, all right, she's bleeding me dry. Not really bleeding him dry, but every chance she gets, she's asking for something and he's paying it. Well, Kirk, that's the bed you made and now you got to lay in it. But he's trying to get custody. And he said also that it's not like he's trying to take Cannon and she can't see him at all. But he said he would even settle for 50-50 custody, which I believe would help him in reducing whatever his, agreement is that he just made on the last season at the end of that season finale, that they were able to have a conversation and say that they were going to come to a certain amount. He would give that monthly and be done with it. Now he's looking for full custody. Rashida was like, she was worried about how that would change the dynamic in their household, etc. But what really got me, the kicker was he gonna ask Rashida, well, I need you to, support me on this and be my ride or die. Brother, she done died on the sword about 20 times since she been on this show with you. So asking her to be your ride or die, no. Just ask her to continue to be your drag or die, because you just dragging her through everything on this show. But the fact that I literally put that in parentheses, like, did he really ask her to be his ride or die? How disrespectful. I think she ride and died a few times. She like a cat with 9 lives at this point. But yeah, Kurt is looking to get full custody of his son, Cannon. We'll see how that works out. When you couldn't even tell us what school the boy go to, what grade he was. Hell, Kurt couldn't even tell us how old the boy was when she was questioning him last season. Now you want full custody. Good luck with that. Philly Diva said, "I'm sick of them frosts." Yeah, I'm pretty much done too. Like, and every time I see her, all I think about is K. Michelle's song, Rashida got bags. Because in them confessionals, I'm going to just say maybe she worked hard, because it's definitely giving Kurt done put some extra baggage under them eyeballs, for real. But let's get into the rest of the episode. Also, on last night's episode, we had Bambi and Zell have a talk. And he did finally... Why, thank you. Be the analyst. It's not Shorty looking bad. Thank you for checking in. It's giving stress. It sure is. Ain't enough money in the world unless you start doing all of other things that, the other folks do. Start, lifting a face and putting it back and all of that. That's the only way. But yeah, now he wants full custody. So even more stress. Gonna add another kid to the household if that actually happens. But yeah, Bambi and Zell had a conversation. They met up at the park on the episode. And Zell, we were questioning last episode, what happened to the baby that Zell was having with this young lady? I'm going to try not to be rude, but he did say in the conversation with Bambi that she had a miscarriage. I still personally don't believe she was ever pregnant to begin with. She never went to an ultrasound. He never saw any ultrasound. She just had a pee stick. And then I don't know. I'm stuck in between, did she never have a baby? Was she never pregnant and he didn't know that? Or if this was just part of his storyline. I'm leaning more towards this is part of his storyline. And I get Zell says that he is bisexual, but we've never seen him actually date a woman on this show. He's been with Saucy Santana. We've seen him, in his relationships on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. But I don't know. It was just giving storyline to me. And we were all wondering, how did she lose the baby? Because she kind of just said, like, well, it's not that no more. What the hell does that mean? What is not that no more? But she, he said that she had a miscarriage. And I don't know if I necessarily believe that. Hi, Chanel. Thank you for checking in on YouTube. Hey, girl. Hey. But yeah, I don't know if I necessarily believe that. But also, Chanel says she thinks she had an abortion. I could see, I see abortion or not being pregnant at all before I see a miscarriage. I just think that I just don't believe it. I really don't. I don't know if it was, like, again, I don't know if it was part of Zell's storyline or if she did go have an abortion because after she was on this show, I'm sure, she said she got a lot of, hate mail and things like that from followers and just saying, ignorant things to her, like because she is messing with a guy that, also dates men, that she has HIV and just saying real ignorant, stupid stuff to her. And then also Saucy is following her, trying to get dirt on her, all of those things. And she said it. She was not interested in competing with a man for her, baby daddy, boyfriend, whatever they were. And Zell also continued on a relationship with Zell. We heard that, in their argument last episode. So I would, Chanel, it might be some truth to that. I definitely don't believe it was just a miscarriage. But did you guys hear Erica last night? Erica Dixon, I don't know, she was doing some live. And in this scene where Bambi and Zell was talking, and Zell told her that that his baby mother had a miscarriage. She said that she could relate, that she had one herself. Erica Dixon, Scrappy's other baby mother, had the nerve to get on her live and say that, not directly, so I'm going to say allegedly, but she said that, I'm not getting up on the show claiming to have a miscarriage when I really had an abortion. She could be talking about Zell baby mother. She could be talking about Bambi. My thoughts is that she was talking about Bambi, none of her business, and not shit she should be talking about anyway. But I did hear that on a live last night, and I was like, because she was saying, and why I think it was about Bambi, because she was saying something to the effect of, I don't care about the word baby mother, because y'all know Bambi don't like to be called baby mother. She says she is his ex-wife, not his baby mother. And Scrappy's on this show calling her number 2, which is another situation. But she was saying on her live, like, yeah, the word baby mama don't bother me. It don't bother me at all. And anyway, I ain't up here on the show faking like I had a miscarriage when I really had an abortion. What that had to do with the price of Tia China, I don't know why she needed to say that. Like, but the HIPAA violations be out of control, like, for real. Because if she did, that ain't none of your business to be on your live talking about. Philly said that conversation with Zell and his baby mother seemed weird, though. It really did. Even the way that she told him that she wasn't pregnant, or she just saying, well, this ain't that. Huh? It ain't that no more. She didn't offer any explanation as to what happened, because, there's procedures that go along with having a miscarriage, right? Like, you have to have a DNC. So you didn't tell him none of this, or you weren't going to tell him this. It's not making sense. And I was just surprised that Latoria got up there and said that. Hi, Latoria. Thank you for checking in on Facebook. Latoria also said, I think Bambi is double standard, because she's calling him baby daddy and got him labeled as your baby daddy in her phone. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care for that part of it. I just, Erica was talking about she don't care nothing about the word or whatever. Either way, baby daddy, ex-wife, baby mama, the point of the story, the moral of the story, y'all ain't together no more. I don't know what. I'm a different breed, because I told y'all I was married before and I got divorced, and I just made like it never happened. I don't call them ex. I don't even talk about them. It's just like I got rid of all wedding programs, photos. I even went back to some of my friends' house and took the wedding favors and everything. I just made like it ain't never happened. Real talk. If I'm gonna wipe this from my memory, you like call me Men in Black. I might as well have one of them things that they just put in your face and delete the whole thing. That's what I was trying to do. Going to people's house, taking it back. It never happened. Okay, everyone, and getting everybody on the same page. Philly Diva said Erica Dixon has become another Mama D. Yeah. Even with her own child, right? Like, she's become Mama D's little minion. I would definitely agree with that. And Latoria said, I think Zell Girl was never pregnant. I think him and Santana made this up to have a storyline on the show. Yeah. It's either made up or she had an abortion, but I truly don't believe she was pregnant at all. Just my thoughts. Zell also had some tea while he was talking to Bambi. He started talking about this girl named Bunny, because first of all, he's getting in the studio. He wants to get in the studio after the last episode when him and Saucy had the argument. He wants to get in the studio with Spice and make a diss track. I guess this is going to be on Ciphers of the A Volume 2. We'll see. But he wants to get in the studio and make a diss track, and he's talked to Bambi about a girl named Bunny that was messing with TJ the same time that Carly was. TJ is Carly's now husband. They were engaged last season. They don't went off and got married, but she's claiming that her and Carly was messing with TJ at the same time, and that Carly went off the deep end following her, saying kind of doing the same stuff Saucy was doing, following her, um, putting some orders in down at the courthouse on her and all types of stuff. So he's deciding to bring Bunny on and have her on his disc record as well. And they were going to be going into the studio with Spice, which we will get into. Latoria said, Erica be lying all the time and trying to save face. I know where Erica got them earrings from, too. I almost brought a pair. Hold on. Where'd it come from? Where'd it come from, Tori? Let me know. Let me know. We also met some new cast members last night. We met a rapper by the name of International Nova. His wife, I believe her name is Christina Nova. He's married. They have a child together. He's been out the game for like a year or two because he got married and been in his family bag, and he wants to get back into the scene. His wife is a luxury real estate agent. They have a business together, but he wants to get back into the rap scene, and he's going to be around Lil Zane, Scrappy, all the wrong people for a married man to be hanging around. And she had her conversation with the group of guys last night, telling them, when you hang out with him, make like you married, though, because if y'all open and got bitches around, then they're going to be around him, and I'm not here for it. She is not really here for him working with female artists or being in the studio. So basically, he should just stay out the rap game, because I don't know how she's gonna police everything he's doing, or why you came to Atlanta to do it, because the women everywhere is disrespectful, but Atlanta, it's just period. The ratio of women to men in Atlanta alone, you gonna be sharing your man, especially if you got some money. So I don't know how this gonna work out. I'm not too interested in this new couple unless he got some drama with him, but we'll see. But we met, International Nova and his wife last night. Zell gets in the studio with Spice. He's working on his diss track. It was a little bit of a bop, I ain't downloading Ciphers of the A, but hey, we'll see. Latoria said, I said this years ago that they are not Carly's friend. I think she has been labeled and treated unfairly. She needs to leave this show and go with her acting career, because she's good acting. Her Caribbean songs do very well. I thought about that too, Toria. Like, if Zell is her friend, why are you bringing this bunny chick on? And then gonna put her on your diss track at that? Makes no sense. And Tori said, girl, why did his girl and Ciara talking about they man fine? I was like, beauty is really in the eye of the beholder. I'm so glad Rashida didn't say nothing, because I was going to fall out twice. I listened to Ciara in that scene where, they was talking to, International Nova's wife and saying like, yeah, my man and this. And I heard what Ciara said. Honestly, I paid it dust. Because I still don't even know what the man do, let alone what he would possess as far as qualities that someone is trying to take him from Ciara. He just, in my opinion, he's just spending Ciara money. Am I wrong? So he's just along for the ride, and she's feeling like he's loyal because she knew him since she was younger. But you're absolutely right. It's in the eye of the beholder. You are definitely right with that. But yeah, Zell makes his diss track, and Bunny comes into the studio, and she's talking about, Carly Red putting restraining on her court documents. Basically, Carly Red is doing everything she can to keep this man. Y'all already know she don't want nobody around her man, no women around him. They coming for her on the internet. We got this girl Bunny who coming on the show. Y'all already knew at this time, because if you following me like you should on Facebook and Instagram, y'all know it was another woman that had a baby by TJ when they were engaged. The baby was born and only like 2-3 months old at the time. So she got a lot of stuff going on at the time of this filming with her, new fiance hubby TJ. So she's clearly behind the scenes doing all she can to keep these women away from her man. Not a good way to live, but good luck, sis. We also see Lil Zane and Scrappy meet up last night. Why is Lil Zane blaming Scrappy for his actions in London? Why does he keep blaming? Like, did Scrappy make you have that girl sit on your lap and on your chair? Did he make you be in everybody's face and giving out your Instagram handle and all of that? He didn't. So why you keep trying to blame Scrappy for him doing whatever the hell he wanted to do while he was out there? Scrappy was too busy in London trying to get back with Bambi. And he talked about that too with Lil Zane, how he thought that him and Bambi were getting back on the same page. He thought that they were, trying to rekindle something. But then he said he got back from Atlanta and he got, they going back to court. He's alleging that Bambi wants to take the kids from him. She want more child support money, yada, yada, yada. And he ain't here for it. So all the dreams that he had while he was out there in London have been crushed when he got back and find out she want more money. And I don't know. I don't see Bambi being someone want to take the kids from him. I don't see why she would do that, but that's what he says. So he back in the streets like he ever left. But I just don't understand why Lil Zane is blaming Scrappy for the things he did in London. Half the time Scrappy wasn't even around when he was doing this shit. So I don't get it. Toria said Lil Zane is lame. He is. I call him Stevie J Jr. I think he has a learn. Not he's slow. Something about him not right. I don't know. He just reminds me of the typical men in Atlanta that were, once big stars and really famous. It's just Black Hollywood. It's no different than in Hollywood, where I ain't gonna call him a has-been, but back in the day they was popping, they still got money, and they are in Hollywood or in Atlanta using that fame, stardom, or that they had, and women just flock to that. They know, oh, they had money, they still got money, they just flock to that. We seen it with Bobby Valentine, we seen it with Bobby V, we see it with all these guys. Stevie J, that once was hot, still got money in their pocket. Stevie J ain't even have a whole lot of money in his pocket. He made most of it off of this show to pay all that back pay child support, but that's all they do. The fact that he was in London talking about that's his first time out the country, like, you could tell he literally stays in Atlanta just sleeping with anything and everything. So he's another storyline that I don't care for, Lil Zane, but I had to ask y'all why y'all think he is blaming Scrap for his own grown ass decisions. I have no idea. But then we get to the baby shower. Mama D threw a baby shower last night. Why I keep saying last night? Tuesday night, because I was supposed to do this recap yesterday. That's why. But Mama D threw a baby shower for Shakira. That's Scrap's new baby mother. And this is where I say, Toria, you were right that Erica is becoming a little Mama D, because she sits Mama D down and she like, you throwing this baby shower? You don't even know if this Scrap baby yet. You don't want to wait before you start hanging out with her and stuff. What? If she want to throw the baby shower, she gonna throw it. You showed up for the baby shower, so before knowing that if it's his baby or not. So why she can't throw the baby shower if that's her son's potential baby mother? If that's what she want to do, she want to do. Mind your business. Because you prying just like Mama D at this point. That ain't got nothing to do with you. And really, your child is grown. Half the time, her child ain't even talking to her. So why do you care to coordinate this situation? Your daughter can coordinate it on her own. She's off to college. So just sit down and be there. But I just thought that was out of line and none of her business. I really do. So that's where I agree, Tori. I felt like, yeah, she is turning into a little Mama D. Ciara came into the baby shower and immediately Scrap runs over like, why are you here? He's in defense mode because, of course, Ciara is Bambi's friend. And he thinks she knows all about him having to go back to court and give up more child support, which in turn, I guess he's gonna talk to VH1 and ask them to give Bambi more money. That's why she giving, she getting that green screen main character energy, because that's what he does, in my opinion. We talked about this before. It's just everybody that has a baby with Scrappy, come on the show and get you a bag, because that's the only child support you're gonna be getting. But I digress. Ciara comes in and she says that she ain't on no weird shit, that she came because Mama D invited her. She brought gifts, and she's acting like she's oblivious to Scrappy and Bambi's, issues, court situation. She said, I don't know nothing about that, bro. I'm just here sipping my margarita, and I came in. And really, it was Scrap that started talking to Ciara about the court situation, about her asking for more child support, about, her wanting to take the kids away from what he's alleging. And Ciara said something to the fact like, wow, really? That's weird. And Scrappy's new baby mother, Shakira, she walks past and she's like, yeah, it's really weird. Like talking under her breath behind her, like, yeah, this is real weird. I don't get it. Everything's weird. So then Ciara asks, like, so what's so weird? What's the big energy you got? Like, I came in here very respectful, so you think I'm trying to be weird? And to me, Shakira backpedaled a little bit, like, oh, you thought I was talking about you? I ain't talking about just only you, but it is weird that you're here. You were talking about her, stand on business and say what you said. She came in real hot for somebody she don't know. Like, what is your beef with Bambi or Ciara or any of that? First of all, Shakira was never dating seriously Scrap. You were a third wheel in a threesome and happened to get pregnant. So what you got beef for Ciara or Bambi or anybody? For what reason? You ain't had no relationship with him. You ain't never been married to him. He ain't gonna be with you now. So what's your beef, period? I didn't even get that. It just gives, she sat at home watching this show, idolizing Scrap. She's happy she's pregnant by him and happy to be on this show. And I get, she says she's smart, college degree. She got her own business for 7 years. I went to her page. I saw she does hair. She's a hairstylist, all of that. Great. But to have beef with anybody or feel like you need to like be on defense, Baby ain't worried about you, and neither was Ciara, in my opinion. She just came in to get the tea, probably. Right, and I guess Latoria, let me read what you said here. Tori on Facebook said, what's up with Scrappy baby mother with all this energy for nothing? Nobody has said or did anything to her exactly for her to have that energy. So it tells me she a little dummy that can be manipulated. Do you think Scrappy will make her his girl? Never will that happen. Exactly not. Scrappy was already on live recently talking about how he got a new girl, how he got a new boo who wants to stay out the way and doesn't care about the fame and the limelight. But he also made it a point that say that even though he's serious with this new girl, he's still single and able to move and do whatever he wants. So no, he ain't gonna be with her. The man said he have anxiety attacks every time he think about having a baby with her. Nothing against her, but clearly this isn't something he planned or wanted. He had a wild night and he got caught up. So sit down over there, girl, and chill out. So all of that energy she had was definitely not necessary. Tori said for the first time I was on Ciara's side. I feel you. Because I'm never on her side. I always be feeling like she always playing the victim with that whole leg situation. She was annoying the hell out of me. But yeah, she didn't bother nobody when she came in the door. She ain't say nothing bad about the baby shower or anything. Like before she could get even in the door, Scrap had already jumped up trying to get her get to the bottom of why she was even there to begin with. He was definitely on edge that entire baby shower. And that's what I was saying. Like, if she was thinking it was weird that they were talking about Bambi or whatever, Scrap brought that up, not Ciara. So I don't get it. Also, what I did like, even though I don't really care for Shakira yet, we'll see if that changes. But Shakira came over and introduced herself to Erica Dixon. Mama D sitting there, and she like, all right, we all together. Let's go over here to the side and talk. And Shakira said, I don't think we really need you because this ain't really none of your business, got nothing to do with you. Me and Erica are gonna go over here and have a conversation. And we've never really seen that from anybody dating Scrap. Okay, she's not dating Scrap, but anybody intertwined with Scrap where they've been able to stand up to Mama D. Erica struggled with it. Bambi struggled with it. But I will say Shakira came in, even in the last episode when she came into Atlanta and laid down the rules. Like, just like you, mama of Scrappy, this is my baby. I'm the mama. I make the rules. I set the tone. You ain't running nothing over here, basically. So at least she got some backbone too, and she able to stand up to Mama D, which you haven't really seen. So that's one point for the baby mama Shakira. But she introduced herself to Erica and they talk without Mama D. And it seems like a good conversation. Again, Erica, Erica trying to play like she wasn't dating Scrap, like they weren't trying to get together, like she wasn't just in our faces on the last season in that velvet that one jumpsuit at Kirk's, throwback birthday party, telling us how Scrappy's trying to win her back and they're dating. We saw them all around. They was traveling together, going to Hawaii, all this stuff, and make like it was nothing going on, girl, whatever. Definitely it was. So she's trying to make like she's cool with it. She don't matter. Nothing surprised her with Scrap. So I'm not really checking for Erica either because she's not being honest. Like, let's keep it 100. You thought it was going somewhere. You thought y'all was going to be back together, and then boom, here comes this woman saying she's pregnant. That's, in my opinion, what derailed them from whatever she was talking about last season. But she's there, cool, calm and collective, acting like her baby's a toddler, like her baby and a grown-ass woman. But she sat down and said that, she's cool. Ain't nothing, no beef. Everything's good. Might as well be, because you ain't never really get back with him anyway. Y'all was just doing whatever you said, right? Okay, so ain't no need for it to be no beef. And in the middle of the conversation, up walks Ciara. Ciara says, I'm about to leave because you done ruffled my feathers. You, the Gemini and me gonna get up out of here because I maybe we can, regroup and try another time. And it seemed like Shakira came down off her high horse energy and was like, no, you ruffle my feathers a little bit too, but I want you to stay. You don't have to go. No, you came in hot for no damn reason. And Ciara said, nah, sis, I'm gonna get the hell up on out of here. So she exits. But yeah, I mean, it was an okay episode. We'll see what happens. Ciara then called Bambi when she left out and told Bambi what happened, how the girl had energy for her. Shakira had energy for her because she was, Bambi's friend. And Bambi saying, well, what's she mad at me for? Like, I'm not the last one he was with. The last one he was with was Erica. Why she get to be there? Why she ain't mad with her? Exactly. That's what I was saying. They were the ones trying to date. So what's your energy with Bambi? Maybe it is because Bambi held that wife title or they have 3 children together. But Bambi didn't go to the baby shower. She wasn't trying to be in your business. And that pissed Bambi off. On top of the fact that when Ciara was talking to Shakira and Erica, she told like Bambi ain't on that type of time. She already started telling the children that, they have a new sibling coming. She's not looking to beef with you. And y'all heard Erica plug the situation saying, well, she owes Amani a conversation or an apology as well for that nonsense that happened online back and forth, which your child shouldn't be going back and forth with an adult online. You should have nipped that in the bud. But she in her mind thinks that Bambi owes Amani an apology. Don't hold your breath on that. But Ciara tells Bambi what Erica said, and that just takes Bambi over the edge. She said, you know what, at this point, fuck both of them. Fuck the old baby mama, the new baby mama. She said she tired of giving these extras energy. She gonna sit over here and finish her green screen main character energy. She ain't got time for it. And I ain't mad at her because, yeah, like Bambi be minding her business. Got her new man, which I don't trust him, but she seems head over heels for this Ray Face guy. We'll see him on the next season because he been taping too, giving out promise rings and stuff. I think he's just doing it for clout for his rap career. Hope he proves me wrong, but she says she ain't got time for them. She's green screen main character energy. Okay. And that was the end of the episode. So let's read some comments here before we get out of here. Toria said, did Shakira do a swerve with Scrappy and that's how she got on that other show? I don't know how she got on the other show. I just know that show is how she got here because the woman, y'all, the woman that he chose from the dating show is the other woman in the threesome that they had where she ended up pregnant. So I don't know how she got on that other show because I didn't watch it. I really didn't. Watch it. I just saw the outcome of it. And Toria said, I wish Erica stopped with the bullshit about her daughter. Like, your daughter is grown. If she has a problem with Bambi, then let her deal with it. If not, then stop starting stuff. Right. Or let Scrappy be the one to mediate that. Let Scrappy be the one to mediate that. But agreed, she's grown. Half the time, she ain't even talking to Erica. So they can figure that out. If there's anything to even be figured out, because at the time she wasn't grown and she got on the internet and got in grown folks' business. And I really feel like Erica should have dealt with that and nipped it in the bud. And Sora said, I was on Bambi's side on that too. I hear you. And also said, no, I don't think she's with him. She posts something today with her ponytail falling off and she says she don't want to date nobody else. She is done with dating. Yeah, I did see I saw it on Live Bites where her ponytail came off when she was on live. If she's not with him, that was quick because she literally was just posting like a day or two ago how she was practicing to marry him. So let me check. Did everything get removed? I mean, she still got him on the page. But she had posted something 2 days ago where they were going to an event and they were like walking, holding hands. She said, me making him practice for our wedding day. And she said, just being the biggest Pisces ever. So I don't know. That was 2 days ago. His pictures and stuff are still on her page. But I did see that little live where she was combing her ponytail and it fell out her head. So we'll see. Let me look through her story real quick and see if she posted him. Not today, but all their pictures are still up. Usually when they go through a breakup, they be done removed everything. Well, whether they break up or not, he already done filmed for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So we're gonna see you next time. Yeah, I wonder why she said that too. I'll keep an eye on it though. If anything transpires, I got you. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It was an all right episode. Miami, Atlanta, both were just all right this week. They weren't anything to write home about. But I will be back tomorrow talking all things Housewives. We have to recap the season 3 reunion conclusion of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We have to go over the conclusion of Real Housewives of New York reunion and also the latest episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So we are talking all things Housewives tomorrow. So make sure you set your alerts. Again, if you are watching live right now from Facebook or from Instagram, please make sure you go to the link in my bio, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, please, please. I appreciate your support and like my videos, like, share, and subscribe. Yes, I did. Toria also asked, did you see what Tasha K put out? I did. So Tasha K put out some videos of Trina's husband where he was with a woman and he was doing some dancing and stuff in the video, but it showed that he lived in a trailer park. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with him living in a trailer park. I just mentioned to you guys before, I don't believe that he actually is in real estate where he invests in homes and fixes them up and resells them, because we haven't seen him do any of that this time on the show. I don't believe that big ass ring that Trina is wearing, that she didn't buy it herself. I don't even believe that the lawyer he consulted with about this child that he may have with another woman that he's ducking, that he obtained that lawyer on his own. It's probably somebody from her camp. But yeah, the streets was saying in the season that he plotted on Trina, that he was hanging out at her favorite hot dog stand trying to get in her space so he could get to the point where he is now, married to her and living the life off of her. But yeah, Tasha K put up some videos that a woman had of him dancing. It's definitely him, but he was dancing and stuff and living in a trailer home. And then also a woman alleged that she had a DV incident with him, that she she had, it didn't show her whole face, but that he like hit her with his fist. So a lot of rumors swirling about this guy Swerve. I told you guys, I really hope that it worked out, because she has cut off all of her family and friends to be with this man, and I never agree with that. Family, family is forever. Men come and go, and vice versa. I would never cut off my whole family for a man, but that is what is being alleged about Trina's husband. Thank you for reminding me, because I sure did see that. I posted it in my story. I don't know if it's still there, because I put it up yesterday. Yes, he was doing the James Brown video, huh? He was living his best life with whoever that was in the video. So I'll keep you posted on that as well. But thank you, Toria, for reminding me on that. Now, before I get out of here, as I always say, reality TV stars are humans too. I'll be back tomorrow. Set your alerts. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. We are all things Housewives tomorrow. Salt Lake City, New York, and Beverly Hills. I'll catch you then. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday, Junior. Peace.